hello, and welcome to today's Speaky Card reading. Today's topic is compliments men give you behind your back secretly. For that, we have three piles: pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. Now, let's get started. And, guys, before we start, if you like my content, please support my channel. Your support and likes and subscription means so much to me. Thank you. Hello, pile one. Compliments men give you behind your back secretly. Let's see what are they. All right. The first one is the Seven of Wands. Clearly, you are a person who is very strong minded, somebody who is very stubborn, who is very strong on their principles, and you are so courageous that you can stand up against all odds, to fight against all odds. If you believe in something, literally, if you believe in something, you're willing to die for it. That kind of an attitude, do or die kind of an attitude, never give up, trying to face the impediments and try and get better. Like that kind of an attitude which men actually notice about you and compliment you on. You're also very good at celebrating life. I'm seeing you're full of life. You could become the center of attention. Like I'm seeing a lot of feisty, fiery kind of vibes from you. And you're somebody who knows how to celebrate life to the fullest. You probably have a lot of friends whom, and you are like very full of life, very colorful, very dynamic, that kind of a personality, well spoken, well traveled. These are the compliments I'm saying, like well spoken, very knowledgeable, well traveled, that kind of a person. The Fool card. You are a person who is very, you are a risk taker. You are somebody, if you feel there is a potential in something, you would take a risk. And you have flunked, you have been betrayed earlier, you have failed, but you have not given up on life. You believe literally in living every moment, in seizing every moment of life. That is something that you believe in, that you are whatever life throws at you, you're willing to take that challenge. That's something, this challenge taking mindset is something that men really like about you, admire about you. Yeah, you're very brave, very courageous. See, this person is holding two swords, five of swords, it's two swords in his own hands. You are like the last man fighting in the battlefield, if that's what it takes. Like you are somebody who is willing to fight for people you love, for things that you believe in, for your principles, for your ideals till the last moment. You do not give up easily. You have this never give up attitude, and mentally also you're very strong. The Hierophant. See, this person is way wiser beyond their age. You know what? It's your life struggles and battles. Probably I'm seeing that on the surface, people tend to actually underestimate you, saying that maybe this person is not that experienced, not that wise, but you actually tend to surprise them with your wisdom. You have a lot of wisdom as well. That's the third compliment I'm hearing. Yeah, you're also very calculative. Seven of Swords, it's a very calculating energy. This guy knows with three people, he can't face three people straight away. That's why he is hiding with his ammunition, so waiting for his turn to arrive. So you are somebody who knows, like when the time is right, you can do a lot of things and get away with it. So you are that kind of a calculating person who is, you're feisty, fierce, all that said and done. You also look at life like a chess game. Like you can't always, like you'll have to wait till the iron is hot. That kind of an attitude is also there in you. That kind of a mindset is also there in you. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles typically is a person who is very altruistic. Another compliment that men give you secretly is this person is very, like, both prosperous and knowledgeable. they have abundance both ways, and they are always willing to share it with others. You guys are extremely altruistic, very giving, very like considerate of others, very like you understand, like even if you are in a way better position, first of all you count your blessings all the time. For that you're very humble. At the same time you understand when life does not give a person the basic needs to survive on, life can become very very difficult, very tricky, and you are like very empathetic, not just sympathetic towards those. And people, men especially, compliment you on that. Yes, that empathetic mindset. Ace of Wands, you are a person who is so fiery, so feisty, that you are, I hope it's visible, yes. You are like, you're very passionate about what you do. I'm seeing a self-made person, maybe an entrepreneur, or you had to fight a lot of battles to reach wherever you have, because probably you are the first graduate in your family, could be the first person holding a master's or a PhD in your family, first person starting a business and pretty much succeeding at that. So a lot of things are like you are probably the first person to do in your family or in your locality, so you have to fight a very hard battle to do what you do. Two of Pentacles, you are also very good at balancing. Your balancing act is very like on point. You are a very multifaceted, dynamic kind of a person, somebody who is very like, you are a person who would do a lot of things and would find like you can very well balance a lot of things. You have a lot of managerial qualities about you. You are very good at time management. You probably are good at two to three things, maybe a good cook, at the same time very good singer, and you find time for each and every activities and not get stressed out. Like most of us, we will get stressed out about it, but you are very good with management of time, and that is one thing that men tend to compliment you on, that this person has strong time management and managerial capabilities. In general, you would make a fantastic manager. That's what men feel about you. All right, the Judgment card. Yeah, a very colorful person, and you are a very self-reliant, self-dependent person, very independent person. You can never be controlled, and men also realize that you only dance to the bits of your own tunes. And also I'm getting a lot of Aquarius vibes with the Fool and the Judgment card. A lot of Aquarius, a lot of Sagittarius vibes are there. Also a lot of Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Virgo. These vibes are also there in here. All right, you could be having sun, moon, rising, or any strong planet like a Venus or a Jupiter in these signs. Nine of Cups, yeah, men also feel that you're so attractive. There are a lot of men who would love to propose to you. I'm assuming you're a female in a heterosexual scenario. A lot of men find you to be very very attractive, so a lot of them are actually hankering for your attention for sure. Yes. Six of Wands. You are a person who is also very, very ambitious. You are a very ambitious person, girl or a guy, but ambitious nonetheless. You are very ambitious. You know where where your life is headed towards, where you want to see yourself 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and you are walking towards that. I'm seeing like you are a person, people are like, people look at you, listen to you in awe when you open your mouth regarding where you want to see yourself 5, 7, 10 years from now, and people are listening to you in awe. They are flabbergasted, they are drop jawed, literally. Yes. Eight of Wands. You Also, I'm seeing what people think, what men feel, that you know what, a lot of positive incidents have unfolded in their lives in successive order, which has helped them become so successful in their own lives. People feel that you have gotten lucky. Men literally feel that a lot of it has happened because you've had a lot of positive incidents happening one after the other. That has made you very, very lucky, that has made you very lucky, very like blessed. A lot of blessed incidents happened. All right. Wheel of fortune, you know what, men also feel that you know what, you have worked very hard. It's through your passion, determination, also the luck factor, that you have been able to turn the wheels of fate in your favor, the wheels of fate to wheels of fortune, wheels of failure to wheels of fortune. You've turned the wheels of fate into fortune in your favor. Right. Six of Wands. Typically, you are this tortoise who never gave up in the face of the Six of Swords, like impediments. In the face of all impediments, you believe in never giving up. You believe in fighting your battle till the last moment. Till your last breath, you believe in fighting your own battles, and you do that. And men really compliment you on that. Men, excuse me, men respect you for that. Three of Wands, yeah. You know what, you could have, like, you, some of you might have left your native country or native state and have migrated to a different place and have found success, or you gave up on a lot of relationship and your own habits which were no longer serving you, like maybe overthinking, to anxiety, to procrastination, to toxic people around you who were all pulling you back, who were not letting you succeed. But today you are a success story because you have not let them hamper you. You have emotionally you have managed to cut cords with those people, and that's why you have been able to hit the success barometer today. Men also feel that you're very good. You would make a perfect parent. If you are a female, a lot of them would love to make babies with you because you're fantastic with kids and small animals, and they love it. Okay, two of wands and three of wands. Clearly, I'm seeing a lot of you, a chunk of you have actually migrated to a different place. Could be a different country, could be a different state, also could be a different continent. Maybe say you were in somewhere in Europe, you migrated to somewhere in US, or maybe in Australia, in Japan, anywhere else. Like, yes, you have migrated to different place and have found your own success there. All right. The chariot, you are also a proactive person, a fiercely, competitive, proactive, always filled with enthusiasm and energy, very energetic, raring to go, ready to give their 100% kind of an energy. I'm hearing like you are in a go, 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 go mode. That's something men, like, you tend to embody a lot of masculine energy. Yes, that's what men compliment you on. You are very good with money. Nine of Pentacles, Pentacles energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo are significant for you. You are not only good at making money, you're good at saving money, investing money, everything to do with money, you're very good at that. You are a person who has gone up in life after seeing quite a few struggles. Like, you are actually, as I said, a lot of you are the first generation achiever. You came literally, I'm getting a lot of racks to riches, not a tower moment, but you were born in a middle class or a lower middle class scenario, and you literally turned your destiny around. That's what men notice about you, that this person is so brave. Ten of Pentacles, a lot of them would love to start a family with you. See, man, woman, kids, and the pet, a lot of them would love to have a family with you. That's what they say. All right, the tiger. All right, wow. You are being called upon to provide leadership. So trust that you are capable of doing. So a lot of men see you as a leader. They feel that you have a lot of leadership qualities about you which you should be exploring further. Your self confidence should go up because you need to learn to be more and more self reliant, which you are already. Bore or peak. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. You know, the first card that we saw, that facing life head on, you have this mindset of being able to face life head on, the struggles, the challenges, the impediments head on. That is another thing that men compliment you on, that this person is never scared of facing life, is never scared of facing the challenges that life throws at them. Your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. Yeah, there was a time where you used to actually be very, very servile, very servant like to a lot of people, a people pleaser, but then you realize that you need to keep yourself happy first and not other people, and that's what you have been doing for so long. Octopus, practice shape shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerism. Okay, I'm saying with the, with the advent of a bit of success, you guys have changed the way you look, maybe the way you talk, or maybe it's just that you changed the way you looked at your own self, the way in which you are perceived your own self, and that has changed a lot. Like, people can no longer recognize the old you, I'm hearing, and men literally complimenting you on that, that this person has changed so much, both internally and externally. Rooted. May you never tear the living ritual that is magic merged within the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. You are a very rooted person, very grounded, very dignified. Always, if you have a walk to do, you put your 100% in. You know that when you have a walk at hand, you better do it first rather than talking and being distracted. You are a very focused person. Spider. What a wild way we weave, dear child, a delicious mystery untamed. You know, you are a very mysterious person. You tend to usually enmesh yourself in a cloak of mystery, and that is one thing that people really, men really like you for. Like, you are somebody who is always enmeshed in a cloak of mystery. Bat, invoke thy power and fear not the hidden. What lurks is coming with undenying change. You are a person who is literally, you are a person who is like, what lurks is coming in undenying change. You have walked through this darker alleys of life and have come out as a winner on the other side. You had to endure a lot. Men realize that you guys had to endure a lot to reach wherever you have today in life, and that is something that they really respect about you, that this person has endured so much to reach wherever they have. Third harvest, you are a person, you know, who is really prosperous, and men look up to you for that, and a very self-made abundance. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. You have changed. Like, people's perception of you has changed, because once we change the way in which we look at our own selves, if that once changes, then people and their perception of us also changes. So that is one thing that is happening, that you guys have changed as an individual, and as a result, the way in which people look at you has also changed today. Trust in higher forces. You are a person who has a lot of faith in the universe. You are a person who has totally 100% surrendered to the divine, surrendered to the higher power. That is one thing that men notice about you and compliment it. Bask in joy and light. You are a very light hearted person. I'm seeing a lot of breezy, light, colorful, enjoying, somebody who is always enjoying themselves, somebody who is always in the best of their spirit, somebody who is very kind, nice, nurturing to others, very sympathetic and empathetic and compassionate towards others. And men really compliment you on all of this. Be brave and honest. Yeah, you're also someone who is very brave, very courageous. Ignite your passions. You're also very passionate. You're very, very passionate about your work. You're very, very passionate about the things that you do in life. Yes. Air guardian, shift your perception. Yeah, you have changed. Like, there has been a shift in perception about you. There has been, like, a complete shift. Like, people earlier, a lot of them would probably not take you seriously, would belittle you, would laugh behind your back. Those are the people, they have started taking you seriously. I'm hearing. Congratulations, Palwan. There is a shift in the way in which people perceive you today. Enjoy the growth and reap the rewards. Men literally feel that you have worked so hard, and that's why you're reaping the benefits, the rewards today. Yes, and they are like, a lot of them are really motivated by you, inspired by you. Be fearless and stand strong. Yeah, you are a very like a fearless, courageous person. Traveler. I'm seeing like you probably love to travel a lot. You could also be a passionate travel vlogger, or maybe it's your work that makes you travel a lot. Be bold and make the first move. Men also see you as a very bold, courageous person. If you also like somebody, you could be the first person who makes the first move. A. Also, if you like an offer, you are quick to grab them. Have faith in your dreams. You are a person who has always had a lot of faith in your dreams, and that's why your dreams came to reality. That's what men feel about you. Hold your vision. Men feel that you also are a visionary. You have very, like, strong visions about your own future, about like where you want to see 5, 3, 5, 10 years from now. You have a lot of strong positive visions. All right. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. You know what? Men also feel that you guys are more than good enough. You guys are perfect. Men literally feel that way, guys. Look at the bigger picture. Oh God, there are so many bards out here. Okay, look at the bigger picture. Sagittarius full moon. All right, so Sagittarius can be significant for you guys, absolutely. And men also feel that you guys have a lot of leadership qualities about you, which are very attractive to them. Sorry about that, guys. The energy is gaining momentum. You know what? You guys have been like very, very ambitious, and men feel that luck has also been on your side. Yes, luck is on your side. Also, the energy that, like, things that you've worked on is actually at last it's gaining momentum, that you're gonna get a bigger, a more massive amount of success, the thing that you deserve today. Luck is on your side, Sagittarius new moon. Yeah, men feel that you have also been pretty lucky in your endeavors in your life. Morning, the world awaits you. You know what? You're being seen as a person who believes in seizing every moment of the day to the fullest, and they really respect you. You genuinely believe in you only live once, YOLO, and you believe in seizing every moment to the fullest, because that very moment will never come back. Phoenix. Yeah, you have seen a lot worse in life and have come out of those. You have risen from the ashes, and men really respect this kind of people who has got such a strong story to narrate. Do it for you. You know, you are a firm believer of self-respect, self-worth, and self-love. 40 and 41, the consecutive numbers are so much, it typically tells me that there is some kind of an upgradation that is happening in your life. All right, take control of your own narrative. Yes, taking control of your own narrative is something that is very significant. That, you know what, men realize that you are not a pushover at all, and you cannot be controlled by others, and that's for sure. Start a revolution. Men also see you guys as a revolutionary, as somebody who can start a new something and can take things forward from there. All right, time for your guided messages, pile one. You are such a worthy human being. Men literally feel that you guys are a very, very worthy human being. Building every cornerstone of my life with my own deeds. You are a person who has literally built every cornerstone of their lives with their own deeds, with their own work. You are a very hardworking person. That's what men praise you for, compliment you for. There is always light if only we are brave enough to embrace it and make it a part of our journey. Yes, it's your mantra, Pailwan, that you can see a silver lining in any adversity. Self-worth and self-respect, that's also your mantra. You are a firm believer of self-worth and self-respect. Leave and let others live. These are all your mantras which men actually praise a lot, compliment you on a lot. Work, 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 and the success will follow you. You are a person who has been a workaholic most of their lives. You shine brightly like a star. I'm so proud of you. You are a person who has literally, you are like a star to a lot of men. A lot of men feel that you shine so brightly that you look like a star. Your life is as simple as you keep it and as complicated as you make it. Men, this is your mantra. That they keep your life as simple as you can. Your simplicity is your biggest asset. Men, these are what men think about you. All right, now it's time for your charms, Pailwan. All right, okay. Somebody is offering you their heart. You tend to embody a lot of masculine qualities. You have a larger than life image about you. You are a success material. You hold the key to your destiny. Dream. You are a dream person for a lot of people. Recognition is key in your life. Like, you are getting recognition. You have a lot of hidden enemies and hidden admirers as well. You are the star. All right. You are a very loyal person, or you could be an animal rights activist as well. All right, Pailwan, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please, please, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Please support my channel because your support would mean so much to me. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, hello, Pile 2. Compliments men give you behind your back. Alright, so first one is that the hermit. You are a person who is reticent, who loves solitude, somebody who is more silent, somebody who is more quiet, observant, intelligent, very dedicated. If you put your mind to something, you become 100% dedicated and committed towards that. You live a life almost like a sage. Yes. Queen of Cups. You are a person who has literally gone up in life. Like, you have climbed the hierarchy, but you have not forgotten where you came from. You haven't lost touch with your empathy. You haven't lost touch with your compassion. Even if you have every abundance possible, you still are extremely empathetic and compassionate towards the have-nots of the society. You are somebody who is very generous, who is very nurturing, very giving, very kind. These are the things that I can see clearly. Two of Cups. Two of Cups is, you are a person who is very, very arm candy, who is a complete arm candy. Somebody who is, how shall I put it? you are a very desirable person. In short, you are a very desirable, very like all people, everyone around you, men especially, find you to be a complete arm candy. A lot of men, if you are a female in a heterosexual scenario, they find you to be very, very desirable, and a lot of them would want you to be their partner for sure. Okay, men also feel that you have a lot of emotional perseverance and mental strength about you. You are very strong, very resilient, very like you do not give up easily. Also, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo can be significant for you guys. Also, Pisces can be significant. Your 12th house can be very significant for you. Scorpio, Pisces can be significant. Nine of Cups. Okay. Two of Cups, Nine of Cups. Clearly, two things it shows. One, you could be a dream come true, a wish fulfillment for a lot of people. A wish fulfillment, complete dream come true. Also, you are a person who is like, you are a dream come true. Absolutely. You are also a person who has manifested a lot of their dreams into reality. So you are a person who does both. Like, you are a dream come true, you also are a wish fulfillment. You have like, you are like, you have fulfilled all the wishes that you had. You have manifested all the wishes that you have had. Literally, you are a person who is a complete package. You like, the compliments that men give you is I wish. A lot of them wishes that they were yours. Also, wow, how come they have like manifested so many of their wishes. Like, you are, to a lot of people, you are living your own dream life, or the dream life that they have had, that they had dreamt of. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you are a very kind, nurturing, giving kind of a person. Also, you are very, very paternal or maternal. Very, very, you're very good with kids. So, a lot of men feel that you will make a perfect parent to their like future kids. So, a lot of men would love to have kids with you for sure. Okay, so you also have been through a phase where it was a death and rebirth scenario, maybe a tower moment. Let me see, let me just have a confirmation. Okay, Five of Pentacles, where you have had a lot of financial struggle for sure. So I'm seeing maybe a career wise betrayal, backstabbing, or maybe you, when you are young, your parents had to go through some major financial struggle, and you, as somebody who were like really young and had to face it as well with them, where you could do like nothing but had to bear the consequences, bearing the brunt of it. You are more in that situation. Five of Pentacles typically tells me that you are a person who is very, how shall I put it, like, you have been to see both of them, the couples have a single rug that they're sharing during this harshest of winter. So you probably have had a pretty harsh childhood, or you have seen a very harsh scenario relating to money, and you have learned from it. See, yes, it has taught you, your life has taught you a lot of bitter but wise stuff, like a lot of wise lessons you have learned. It typically tells me that, you are like this wise person, and this is the river of wisdom. You have dipped your pitcher there, and has, you have got a lot of wisdom there which you try to distribute amongst others. So you are a person who is very wise, who is very knowledgeable, somebody who has a lot of knowledge regarding life and life situations. So you could also be a counselor, a life coach, a psychiatrist, a teacher of some sort, a doctor. All right. The Sun card. Men also compliment you. Men think of you as a successful person, a success material. So men compliment you on that, that this person is meant for success, or see how successful this person has become after seeing all of this coming from nowhere, from negative circumstances, achieving so much in life. All right, Ace of Pentacles. You are a person who has literally, you have achieved a lot of things in the aspect of money. you have made, like, with your own self efforts, you have started earning a new facet, like in money making, and that could be a side hustle or your entrepreneurial journey, and men compliment you on that because you're very good as an entrepreneur. You're very good at making money. You're very good at convincing people. You have a very convincing personality, very very colorful personality, and men really compliment you on that. You are a very self-made person. See, somebody who is very successful, but they have given directions to their life on their own. You're a very self-made successful human being, and that's something men compliment you on. Men literally praise you on that. Six of Wands. You are a person who is very well dressed, well put together. You are a person who is very well put together all the time, very chic. But at the same time, there are a lot of people who are throwing red roses on you. There are a lot of people who are literally, you know, you are a person who have a lot of admirers around them. You are a person who are, like, they have done so well in their life that people really look up to them. Yes, men actually tend to, a lot of them, they actually tend to look up to you. Congratulations, pile too. Okay, you're also very good with people in man management, in managerial skills, or maybe you have joined hands with few others to start your enterprise, to start your business. It can be that way. Or you are at a higher position, at a managerial position, where you have to handle a lot of other people. It can be both ways, and both can be true. Okay, Two of Wands. See, you are a person who had to come away, shift away to a different destination, who believes that they hold the key to their destiny A, and you have arrived to a different destination, either emotionally or physically, to find your success. What I'm seeing is you guys have found your success probably in a different country or a different state, or you have changed yourself upside down because it was your past toxic behavior, addictions, overthinking, anxiety, procrastination, or maybe a toxic relationship scenario which were holding you back, and you are no longer a part of that. So that is one thing that is happening. All right, Two of Wands. You are a person who is very very competitive. When it comes to your work, you can be very belligerent, very competitive, very stubborn. Aries can be seen from here. Yes, Sagittarius also can be seen from here. A person who is very competitive, very stubborn, somebody who will go to any extent to fulfill their financial ambitions, career wise ambitions. You're also very hardworking. I'm seeing probably you guys started working pretty early, maybe as a teenager. You started to work and you started helping your parents because you were going through difficult financial circumstances. Probably you started working pretty early, and I'm seeing you have had a lot of ancestral blessings with you. You started sowing your seeds early, and what men compliment you on is the amount of success that you're seeing today is because of all the hard work that you have put in for years, and you are now reaping the benefits of those. Eight of Pentacles. You are a person who is very very dedicated. You are a workaholic person, somebody who has worked so hard to reach wherever they have. You are a very very workaholic person. You are somebody who has worked very hard to reach where you have today. You are, you are somebody who would get up and would start working, and when you're going to bed you are still working. That kind, you're known for your impeccable work ethics, and people really respect you for that. Men really respect you for that. Justice. You are also very stubborn, and you could be, first of all, related to law or paralegal system, but you could also be an activist of some sort. Also, you have, you tend to stand up against all injustices. You tend to stand up for justice for yourself all the time. That is something that can be seen very very well, very clearly. Six of Pentacles. Men also compliment you on how altruistic you are. You're very giving. You understand that, like, you have been through a phase in life where you didn't have enough to get by, so you understand when somebody is struggling with their finances, how difficult life can become when you do not have the basic means of survival, and you always try to support them, those who do not have the basic means of survival, because you realize how difficult life becomes at times. Seven of Cups, yeah, you are a great manifester. Men actually laud you for that. Like, you guys are living a life that a lot of them would love to live, but they can't. They do not have the means to do so. So, you are a person who is living like their dream life for sure, a life that these men would love to live as well. A lot of people would love to live, they envy. Yes, you are the star. Like, I'm saying, like, you tend to get a lot of attention, way more than you guys realize. I'm telling you, pile 2, you guys tend to get a lot of attention, especially male attention. Could be like a public speaker on stage, or like you, like, getting a lot of limelight, or maybe you're doing something which is going to give you a lot of limelight and people are talking about it. All right, Falcon, act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. Right. Yeah, you are a person who is very committed to whatever is there at hand. Like the hermit energy that I had said, that you're very dedicated, very committed, and you have grabbed every opportunity that came your way, and men really respect you for that. Like, opportunity comes on everybody's doors. Some of us can act on them, some can't. Honeybee, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. Yeah, you are a very compassionate, very forgiving kind of a person. Somebody who actually you realize that some people have done you really dirty, but instead of retaliation you try to forgive them and move on. You probably won't forget, but you forgive them for sure. Camel, trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Yeah, you have a lot of faith in your own abilities, that the resources that you have, it's your own abilities, and men really respect a self-assured person, a self-assured woman especially. Yeah, you are very self-assured and very self-confident. You have a lot of faith in your own abilities. Spider, trust the creative spark you are feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. You know what? You could also be a creative writer who, through their writings, could be motivating others, and that is something that I can see, and men really find that inspiring. All right, align your life. Men literally feel that your life is already aligned with your divine purpose, with your higher purpose. Answer the call. You are somebody who is actually answering their higher call, their higher purpose. You are somebody who is really answering a divine calling. I'm seeing, like, you are somebody who is that the work that you do, it's almost like you were born to do it. That's what men feel. Soul family, a lot of people, not just men, women alike, they feel that they are very much, very deeply connected with you and your soul. They are a part of your soul family, they feel. Starseed, a lot of you guys actually feels like, you guys are star seeds. You guys are a part of their soul. Like, you could be like somebody, a light worker or a star seed who is here to serve a purpose. Men literally feel that way, seeing your empathy and compassion, how genuinely concerned you are about humanity. That is something that a lot of men, they are moved about it. Okay, full moon Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle. Men realize that you guys have been through a very tough situation in the past, but you have come out of it in a successful manner. Believe in the impossible. You also believed in the impossible, that better things will come out of this situation when no one else believed in you. No one else believed that you could come out of it. You guys did, and you came out of it. Voila. Surrender to the divine. You have surrendered yourself to the divine. You have surrendered yourself to the higher divine power. I can see that you guys have surrendered yourself to the higher divine power. You are somebody who is really blessed, who you are somebody who really believes in the higher purpose. They have a higher purpose in life actually. Step out of your comfort zone. You are somebody who is always working very, very hard. You are always out of your comfort zone. Like you are a person who is usually not in their comfort zone at all. You are not in your comfort zone. You are always working. You are actually, men talk about what a big workaholic you are. It's probably your hard work that has given you this much success, and that's why you try not to step outside of that. Confidence is key to your success, Leo New Moon. You are also a very confident person, somebody who is very confident, somebody who is very um like, you know what you want out of your life, and you're going to get it, like at any cost. You're gonna do it, go through it full throttle. Show the world the real you. Full moon Aquarius. Show the world the real you. You are a person. You are a person, like men literally feel that the world is going to respect you a lot more. You deserve a lot more than what you're getting. The respect, the prosperity, everything. The world is going to really respect you a lot more in this life. A win-win outcome is the focused full moon in Libra. You are a person who is meant to win. Men literally feel that this person is a winner in life. You are not alone. You are divinely blessed and divinely guided. That's what men feel about you. Pile 2, that this person is, they have divine blessings on their head. Like this person is blessed. Yes, protection guardian. Yeah, you are also divinely guided and divinely protected. Men literally feel that this is a person who is divinely guided, divinely blessed, and divinely protected. Shed your old skin. You are somebody who is not stuck in their past. You have learned your lessons from the past and have moved on from there. You have moved on to a better future today. And men, like, letting go of your past, letting go of your even old habits. Why are addictions so important? Because they tend to give us a sense of comfort. Even we get stuck in toxic situations because we feel you won't be getting anything better. But you are one of those people who has learned to let go, and that is a major thing. Make plans and focus. Yeah, you are a very focused person, very schedule oriented, very focused kind of a person. Stand your ground. Yeah, you are a person who is also very stubborn, very courageous, somebody who knows exactly what they want out of their life and are gonna get it for sure. Okay, grow within your current situation, wise one. Men also feel that you are a very wise person who has grown through their past impediments, past troubles that their life has thrown at them. Instead of sitting there complaining, crying, and grieving, you guys have grown in your situation. Protection. This is my house, stained by the very blood flowing through its walls, covered in a veil of delicious prayers, yet deadly to those who dare lift its hidden. Men feel that you are divinely blessed and divinely protected. You are a person who is like divinely protected. You have a lot of protection over your head. Owl, behold sight, O ancient ones, for there is magic in the darkest of places if one dares to open their eyes. You are a very wise person. Men literally feel that this is a person who is very wise beyond their age. Somebody who walked through their dark situations, as the wise one said, and grew wiser because of their own impediments the challenges that life threw at them. Journey. Daughters of our mother, workers of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you own. You know, You are a self-made person. You men see you as somebody who has faced their challenges on their own and have created their own path. You are a very much a self-made person, somebody who knew what they wanted out of their life and have created it, facing all the challenges. You can always rewrite the story. Yeah, you guys have rewritten the story of your life, and that is something men laud you on. Endings are inevitable. Letting go of your past has been one of your biggest things that you have been able to do, and men really, like, anybody would laud you for that, that letting go of anything that was no longer serving you. We tend to get stuck to that. And 37 and 38 consecutive numbers tell me that you are getting like some kind of an upgradation in life. Maybe you're getting hitched, it could be getting a graduation, you could be getting a master's, maybe some, like, financially you're getting some hike, it could be anything thrown. Your potential is endless. Men literally feel that you have a very high potential. It comes with time and practice, confidence. Men also feel that you're a very confident person, but on the inside, you guys know that, what, you have practiced for a long time to come across as this confident that you are today. Take yourself out on a date. You are big on self love, and men really like somebody who knows how to respect themselves tend to get a lot of respect from others. That is exactly what is happening with you guys. It's just flying away all the time. You can manifest your every wish. You are a terrific manifester, and men really laud you for that. Also, thorns weave together the crown you deserve. Whenever life has thrown lemons at you, you have made a fantastic lemonade out of it. You have turned your adversities into opportunities, and you have tried to make your life a little bit better. All right, now the guided messages, pile 3. I want to take care of you and nurture you. All right, you have quite a few admirers for sure. Meditation is a way of life. Yeah, you guys probably are very much into meditation and life in quiet contemplation. I never knew anything as profound as this. Absolutely. A lot of men feel very deeply connected with you. You and your goodness mesmerizes me. A lot of men are attracted to how good you are, how nice, kind, compassionate you are. You're like a blessing to a lot of people. Yes. Life is as simple as you keep it, and as complicated as you make it. Yeah, that's probably your mantra, pile 2. When it gets tough, the tough gets going. It's your mantra as well, that you are a very, very tough person who never gave up on life. I wish I could be like you. A lot of men feel that, they wish that they were as brave yet as kind as you are. You are so, so gorgeous. My heart goes boom boom whenever you are near me. You are being admired by a lot of guys. Live your life as an example for others to see. Yes, you are a person who literally have lived their life as an example for others. Like, a lot of people tend to idolize you. We clearly have a past life connection. Somebody feels that way about you guys. All right, time for the charms, pile 2. Okay, the first one is, you are an emancipated soul. Transformation has been a key in your life. You're very wise. These are the things that men notice about you. The cute cat gives me a Scorpio vibes, a very mysterious vibe. People can't decode you easily. You are a manifestation magnet. You are also a guru or a guide for a lot of people. You show the way. You have a jet set lifestyle. Some abundance is coming your way. You're a very stable person. Your time has arrived for success, of course, and you have a strong spiritual bent of mind, and men really respect that about you. All right, pile 2, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, Please, please, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Your support would mean so much to me. Please, please, please support my channel if you like my content. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, hello, pile 3 compliments men give you behind your back. Let's see. Okay, the fool 2. Okay, not the fool 1, but the fool 2. You are a very cautious person, somebody who thinks for n number of times before taking a leap. So you are somebody who is very cautious, who is very matured, very wise, somebody who has gone through difficulties and have learned from them. All right. Second, okay, the Queen of Swords. You are actually a very, very wise person. You are a person, people, you see through people's facade very easily. People can't get away with their nonsense, with their manipulation, with their BS with you. You are also a very good mentor. You guys have faced a lot of challenges. Both shows, you guys have faced a lot of challenges and have come out as a winner on the other side. So that's the first compliment that men give you. 5 of Wands. You are a person who is very determined, very belligerent, very competitive, especially when it comes to your work situation. You're very competitive, very belligerent. You do not give like 1 ounce to someone else in that situation. 3 of Cups. Yeah, you guys know how to celebrate your life, eh? Secondly, you know what? This lizard heads, what tells me is a lot of people gossip about you. It could be good, it could be bad, but you have a lot of people talking about you behind your back. A lot of people tend to speak a lot about you behind your back, and that is something that men notices. And you get a lot of limelight. People tend to gossip about those people who tend to get a lot of limelight, which you guys manage to get for sure. Knight of Swords. Typically you are a very proactive person. See how proactive this person is. You're very proactive. You do not, like, if you have a work at hand, instead of sleeping or resting, you would prefer to get the work done instead of sleeping, instead of doing anything else. So you are such a proactive person. Men also feel that you are a complete success material. You're meant for bigger things in life. You're meant for success in life. You are a person who is like, you are successful moderately, but you're meant for bigger things. That's what the compliment is. Like, this person is a complete success material. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Men also feel that you have gotten lucky in life. In the recent past, maybe you have faced a lot of impediments earlier, but now in the last few months or years, 1 or 2 years, I'm hearing that a lot of good things have unfolded in quick succession. A lot of good luck has followed you around in quick succession. That is another thing men talk about. 9 of Swords. Yeah, there have been a time when you had a nightmarish situation. You were probably stuck in a toxic scenario, a toxic work scenario, it can be, and where you are unable to come out of it. It probably pushed you into depression or anxiety. You were totally dismayed about life. See, you had given up on anything. Like, you failed to see anything that was positive in your life. I don't know, I mean, that could be like, men literally respect you, that this person has been through. I'm seeing a lot of emotional conflict, a lot of emotional trauma, emotional turmoil you have been through, where you literally were crying. See, this person is crying. You were scared of maybe even going out and facing the world. Yeah, you felt that you are literally being entrenched by negativity from all sides. You were like totally, like, you were immersed into negativity yourself. So that is the thing that I feel, that men literally saw you, a lot of them, they saw you go through these difficult times. But this was like a wake up call. The Hangman, like, beyond a certain point, you just said that, what, enough is enough, and now I need to snap right back out of it. And you guys did that. You guys snapped out of it and started to live a better life, started to work on yourself. And I'm seeing that, that past you and today the proactive successful you are two completely different people, and men really laud you for that. You're also a multitasker. You're somebody who is a very dynamic, multifaceted kind of a personality, somebody who is multitasking, who is very, like, you're very good at multiple things. Libra can be significant, Sagittarius can be significant. Now, strength. First of all, the bear, you are being seen as somebody who is very, very strong, very resilient. Secondly, see how strong this woman is, that a bear is her pet. So you are like, I can see you as a person who is very strong, very resilient, very capable. Like, yeah, you are a very capable person, and men laud you for that. You are very courageous, very resilient. Yeah, also there is a facet of your personality, like probably the work that you do is something that you're very emotionally attached with. You're very, like, you know the abundance that you have created in your life is because of something that you do where you're very emotionally attached to. It could be maybe you walk with elderlies, it could be like maybe you walk with kids, it could be like you walk about, like, you could be an activist, you could be a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, anything, something that you always wanted to do, and you're doing it, you're living that life, you're living your best life possible, and men realize it and compliment you for that, because not all of us have the courage and guts to stand up for our own selves, and you guys are one of those people who stood up for their own selves, and they are living their best life possible. The Lovers card, with this thing, you know what, I'm getting a lot of flirtatious energy around you. A lot of men, like, I'm seeing a very attractive person that you are. You get a lot of attention from a lot of men, and you flirt right back. You don't believe in holding back. So that kind of a flirtatious energy is also there around you, but you're also very emotional and very creative and intuitive. Yeah, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio can be significant for you guys. Probably you're very creatively blessed or intuitively blessed, and men talk about it a lot, that this person probably dances well and pens really well. At the same time, they are great in academics, or they are very good at making money, or a very good doctor and sings very well. So people actually talk about this, the qualities, the good qualities that you have, because you have a very multiple dynamic kind of a multifaceted dynamic kind of a personality. All right, the World card. With your own efforts, you have change the world around you. Like, I'm seeing some upgradation in the house that you lived in, grew up in, the car that you have been using. There is some kind of upgradation that has happened in your life, and men laud you for that, because it's through your own work that you have been able to achieve that. All right, the High Priestess. You are a person who is very, very blessed spiritually. You could be a spiritual teacher, a spiritual guide, or also you're very much into meditation and life in quiet contemplation. So you could be very much a spiritual teacher, and that is something that has given you a lot of abundance. Could be into Reiki healing, could be into astrology, tarot, crystals, tantra, anything, something that is very close to your heart. You could be a spiritual guide, guru for a lot of people, and that is something that has helped you gain a lot of abundance in your own life as well. All right, stable. People also feel that you are a very stable person. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo can also be seen from here. Pile 3, that you are a very stable, very logical, very grounded, very rooted. A lot of earth sign vibes I'm getting straight away, a lot of earth signs. 10 of Wands. Yeah, a very, very responsible person. You have always been very responsible. Somebody who carries their own burden. Not only that, you carry the burden of a lot of people around you, which tells me that you could be at a head of a company who is giving their employees their salary. A. Secondly, you could also be a person who is carrying the burden of a lot of other people, saying that you carry, like, carry the financial burden of some of your friends or family members, because you feel that since you have been a little bit more blessed and they are struggling, it's your responsibility to help them out. Men also find you to be very, very desirable and very earthy. All right, not just earthy, very feisty, fiery, desirable. Leo can be significant for you guys. Also, another compliment that you get from men is you're very good with money. Not only in making money, but also in spending and reinvesting money. You do not believe in flushing money down the toilet. Instead, you're not a flashy person at all. Like, seeing you on the surface, people can't make out how successful you actually are. Instead, people actually feel that, you are one of those savviest people when it comes to money. You have saved and invested your money so well. Now, the Emperor card. You are a person who is like, you know this person, you're way wise, first of all, beyond your age, and you are like a mentor figure for a lot of people who are older than you. I'm hearing, like, you have lived through life, through the struggles, you have grown, and now a lot of people come to you for your suggestions because you are such a good teacher. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Like, see, money is growing on trees. You have an abundance and you have manifested this abundance. So men actually talk about your manifestation qualities, how beautifully abundant this person is. You might tell me that, what, I'm yet to reach that position. Absolutely, it could be true, but should you continue the way you are, you're gonna hit it. Like, when people will talk behind your back how abundant this person is. All right, the King of Pentacles. You know what, like, men literally see you as a money magnet. You are very good at attracting money, at making money, at saving money, at investing money. So you are being seen by men as a money magnet, and they really laud you for that. All right, so the first one is the Penguin here. The period of darkness that you have been experiences is now passing. Yeah, men literally understand that you are a person who have been through a lot of dark periods. You have walked through, your life has forced to walk to force to make you walk through very, very dark periods in your life, and that is something that has helped you to propel forward, that has helped you. You know what, first of all, that is passing. You have been through a tough time, but your tough time is going away. But that has taught you, that has made you a wiser person that you are today. Get clear on your intentions, stay focused, move quickly to achieve your goal. You are a person who is very focused. You know where your money is and you're going to work for it. Like, if you feel that this is my goal, and you are a very focused, disciplined, determined kind of an individual who works dedicatedly towards their goals, which men actually appreciate a lot. It's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over dependency on others. Yeah, you are a person who is no longer dependent on others. You are no longer, I'm seeing that you have had an issue of codependency, like earlier. You didn't have a lot of self-confidence, but today, after going through so much, you have realized that it's the most dependable person in this life is you, and you have to learn to, and you have actually learned to be like more dependent on your own self. Elk, stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. You know what, you are a person who has really, really, you have learned to stand up for yourself, and that has increased a lot of respect. A lot of people today respect you because you have learned to say no and put your foot down when the need is there. Like, you have been a people pleaser earlier, but not so anymore, and that is something men really respect about you today. Release the old and rest. You have learned to release anything that was no longer serving you. and have learned to let them to rest. Take note of intuitive messages. Men also respect you because your intuitive power is very much on point. Your intuition, your creativity, these things are very much on point. Take charge with authority. Men also see you as an authoritative figure, as a leadership, like as a person having a lot of leadership qualities about them. So these are the things that men really respect about you, love and respect about you. Pile 3, animal guardian, trust your instincts. Yeah, your see, your intuition and your instincts, these are the two things that men really respect you for majorly. Like your instincts and your intuitions are very much on point. Earth guardian, stay rooted and grounded. You are a person who is very rooted, very grounded, very committed, very dedicated, very disciplined in life. Scorpio new moon, walk through your fears. You are a person who has worked through their fears and has conquered their fears. They have conquered everything and has moved on. Like you are a person who has walked through their darkest days, their darkest fears, and have moved ahead in life. Don't let your past hold you back. You are somebody who has not allowed their past to hold them backwards. You are a person who has not allowed their like past failures to define them, and hence men feel that you have been able to reach such success today. Pisces new moon, meditate and contemplate. Of course, you are a person who loves to live a more hermetic lifestyle, somebody who is more into meditation and in a quiet contemplation, quietly contemplative life. Expect powerful change. Yeah, your life, like a lot of powerful changes have been happening. Like people literally expect you to hit some major goals in your life. Balance spirituality and practicality. Pisces full moon. You know what? In your life, there is a balance between spirituality and practicality. That is something that is like seriously a major thing in your life, that spirituality and practicality. And you have been able to, like, very few people can have such a balance, and men really respect you for that, really compliment you on that, that this person is a very stable person. They know that there is a place for everything in their life, both for pragmatism and spirituality, and you guys have been able to maintain that balance. Don't let pride get in your way. Leo full moon. You know what? You are also very humble. You haven't let pride get in your way in spite of having a lot of success. Pride has never come in your life. And that is one thing people laud you on, not just men, women alike. Bring love into your situation. Aquarius new moon. You are a person who love what they do, and that is one thing that men really respect you, that this is a person, they know what they want out of life and they love what they do. You are very emotionally attached to the work that you do today, and men really respect, people respect you for that. When you love something that you do, it doesn't feel like work anymore. Capricorn new moon, your hard work is paying off. Yes, men genuinely feel that you have worked so hard, that today it's your hard work that is paying off at last. New moon Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. You are a person who is like very prosperous. I'm seeing like men feel that you are meant for to be way more prosperous than what you are being right now. You are meant for a lot of success, a lot of wins in life. Rebirth. Yes, there is death in all that awakens, for it isn't blissful nor painless. It's a mighty rising, O flame resurrected. You have had a rebirth. Today, people, those who see you, they can no longer recognize the past you. Almost you have been through so many transformations. It seems as if you are a newly born person today. Broom. What dreams may come from what you seek? Make room, make way, a clearing need be. You know what? You have cleared everything that resembled your past, and I'm seeing that you guys have got a very positive approach towards life today. It's all because you have cleared everything that was negative, that was no longer serving you in any form or way. Sorry. Apples. To taste, one must swallow it whole, and beneath the satin flame hides drowning water. You know what I'm seeing? That you've got a lot of eyes set on you, and you need to be very careful of whom you trust, because there are a lot of people around you who are just wearing a facade of friendship. Stand up for yourself. You have learned to stand up for yourself. You have learned to stand up for your own self and speak up. Slay them all. Yeah, you have become so courageous. You know, you are a person who can literally slay a dragon today. You are a person, like, see this girl with one prosthetic leg, she's going ahead to slay a dragon. You are that courageous. You're being seen as that courageous and respected for that. Slow down and celebrate yourself. You believe in celebrating every moment to the fullest, living and celebrating every moment of your life to the fullest. You don't need someone else to fix you. Literally, you feel a very, like, you live a very self-fulfilled life, a very wholesome life today, which is very, like, it's filled with your own confidence, and you do not feel that you need anyone else's validation to live your life. Focus on the here and now. Yeah, you are a very mindful person. You know, we tend to waste a lot of our present moments thinking about our past or future. Instead, you believe in focusing on your present moment and be more mindful of the time that you have. Don't doubt your worth. You're always enough. You are always good enough, and you are somebody who does not doubt their worth at all. All right, now time for the guided messages. Pile 3. Working hard is second nature to me. All right. Self-worth. You know, men really respect how much self-worth is important to you. You are so magical. You make my world colorful. You have a few admirers, quite a few admirers. I wish I could be as content as you are. A lot of men feel that you are so content. You're so priceless. I wish you could be mine. Absolutely. You are like an uncut diamond to me. The more I get to know you, the deeper my feelings get. All right. So for somebody, you are extremely precious. You are so disciplined. I wish I could be like you. A lot of men wishes that they could be like you as well. Life is a journey. Just enjoy every bend. That is probably your own motto in life. Being happy never goes out of fashion, so live every moment to the fullest. Absolutely. Work hard and your life will get easier. You are a person who has worked very hard, and that is reflected in every facet of your life, and men really respect you for that. All right, now time for the charms, and you have a lot. First of all, okay, you're getting recognition. You have a larger than life image. You tend to embody a lot of masculine qualities. You know, a lot of people want to take selfies with you. Also, you are a visionary, or maybe you have a vision board where you are manifesting things and you're great at it. Somebody is offering you flowers. Okay, vacation could be on the cards. Your time, good time has arrived. You could be into fitness or biking. You are a success material. You are going to get some real good, like, good news are coming your way. All right. Creativity is your key. Creativity and your intuition. You hold the key to a lot of your destiny, your hard work, and you yourself. All right, unicorn. See, you are being seen as a unicorn, very rare. You make a lot of people happy. You're also very feisty. You're like this lightning, very feisty, very fiery. All right, pile 3. I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Your support would mean so much to me. Thank you. Namaste.